Greetings, dear viewers, and welcome back to ALLATRA TV Middle East. We continue our daily show on the topic Creative Society, and today, please welcome our very special guest, Dr. Gulnara Shamanova from United Arab Emirates, Dubai. And this is a very special woman, and she does a lot for the humanity. She's a doctor, and she helps to many people to keep the capital of their life. And also Dr. Gulnara is a very active member of a society, person who is caring about what is happening in our society, how people live, how much we love each other, and what can be done in order we could be united all together. And we were blessed to meet each other recently, and what helped us is a theory of 6 handshakes. If you remember, dear viewers, we are testing the theory of 6 handshakes through the project Creative Society, and this is a social theory according to which all people in the world know each other through 6 or fewer social connections only. And that means that imagine any person, definitely you know this person through only 5 connections you have. So this is how we meet new people, how we inform people about the project Creative Society, and this project is being implemented by volunteers. Like, this is a 100% volunteer project, and every day more and more people from all over the world are joining this project. And the goal of the project Creative Society is to build a creative society all around the world. And right now we are at the stage of informing people about the project Creative Society. So during our show we will talk about what is Creative Society, why it is so important, and about some issues of our society, how we people can overcome these issues. And just before we come to this topic, I wanted to ask Dr. Gulnara, what motivates you to do what you do? What inspires you to continue to be so active?
Yeah, because first of all, I wanted to say thank you very much for your invitation. It's really very great pleasure to be in such beautiful project and program, because I can see the wonderful, great aims and vision. Because this is exactly, I believe, people needs. And it's really, I can say even shortly, I can say that I receive answer on my pray, because every prayer I was asking at the end of my prayer every day, that's from Allah, to keep people to be together in love and peace with Imam and Islam. Because we now in 21st century, everybody believes that we understood there is only one God. And of course everybody has his own experience, and we know the story, we can read all the past centuries life, and we can see the mistakes. So we can say that the new civilization, the new century, should be the intelligence of the humanity, but more important to not lose the humanity. So my activity in my life and my aim, and it is not just the aim, I believe in the human life, the most important things, it is his mission and his responsibility. And but aim and vision, it is a personally job. But for the overall, the humans, we I can say it's a God creation of human, exactly to have everyone came this world as a unique person, and everyone in this world has his own mission and responsibility. Whoever, king or president or doctor or engineer or even just cleaner or even servant person, people who do some type of jobs which necessary for everybody else, it is them responsibility. When people do everything in their life by responsible, it's mean like doctor we're responsible for the human life because they trust us. It doesn't mean we have to use them to have a profit. Unfortunately, this is what I'm watching now, and it's very sad to see such things when they I can unfortunately say that medicine became like a business.
True.
This is the really big mistake because, as we used to say, whatever you do today, your generation will receive tomorrow. So, if we want to keep it our generation, a new generation, our children, grandchildren, to be alive, live in this beautiful world in safety lifestyle and caring each other with honest and with attention, it's mean we should to understood we do everything today
Yeah.
to receive tomorrow. So I want the future of my children, my grandchildren. We never don't know where they will live tomorrow, which life they will choose, because every child coming this world and he have from Allah his own mission, his own the unique talent and possibility which we need to just support. Don't take him to be doctor because there is a profit or good income or stable life. No, he can do much better job with his talent which God give it to him. So I love. I'm really seriously. I'm so proud and to see your organizations, your society, creative society, because people missing so many things in their life, and I believe everybody dreaming to be part of something beautiful which can give him not just motivation, which can support him to understand himself, and he can share his own experience, his own knowledge with others to be over the world as one team. Together we are stronger to make life better. So instead of to one person will build his house alone, good if your neighbors coming and help you as a one hand and make a good quality job and fast job to support you at any time. So yeah, we came coming this world alone and we live this world alone, but we living in this world together. This is the one of the most important and strongest challenge from God for the human.
I agree, absolutely. And we are facing now, we are all living at the time then we feel that we have this challenge, and it starts from simple things like how to get united within one family,
Yes, exactly.
how to find respect and understanding. And then we go further. Next community can be where you work, next community there you live, your city, your country, and finally we come to the whole world, because humanity is one big family. We cannot consider our family only people who speak our language or who live in a district where I live. And this is obvious things which somehow became not obvious to all of us recently. So it's really a great time that we can recall it and remind each other again, hey, we are humans, we are all together, and all together we can build a beautiful world. And the important topic which you mentioned is about that healthcare is nowadays a profit care sphere, absolutely not not a true healthcare.
Unfortunately, yes, and it's really very sad to see what's going on when I'm visiting so many hospitals, and the more painful things when you see the children. They just only 1 year and 1.5 years, and they have cancer or diabetes. It's just really it cannot be. It's not acceptable at all. Then I can say, yeah, we are one family. We all of us by science it's approved. We all of us generation of Adam and Eva. Every human has inside the gene of Adam. So we all relative, we all one family in the world. So why people killing each other if it is haram? There is no reason to kill each other. Human making reason himself, because God cannot create anything for bad things, because all his 99 names of Allah, it is all about love,
Love.
about care, all positive. There is nothing negative. Yes, there is cannot be light without shadow, but you will never see shadow if there is no light. Yeah, but it don't mean you have to put your shadow to darkness. It's more important to keep your heart always clean and always light. Then you will see life more beautiful. You will enjoy more. Even it is in Holy Quran, as we know, sadness. It is not haram. It is not good, because if someone's sad, it means he have no beliefness in God power. God, he's great. He can do everything, whatever you need, if you ask from your heart and you believe, and be patient. Be human. Don't lose your humanity wherever you are. You see anything it's wrong, you can correct it, because you know how to correct it. Don't afraid to share your knowledge to do this. All the world, it is one small world. Believe me, this is Earth. Miskin, he is crying with what is going on all around. Human destroying himself.
Yeah, that's what we see
And
everywhere.
they, running behind the money. In the end of, they found he's still not enough, and he lose his life.
Yeah,
Because there was wrong concentration. Money, it's not everything. Money, it is just a point of connection of your needs, which you can manage yourself. We can live easily without money even.
yeah, that's
As
interesting.
as was living people in harmony in the forest with themselves.
Yeah,
Thanks God, if you have hand, you have leg, and you have head, it is a weakness of human if you don't know what to do.
yeah, it's these are very important topics, and we can say that a lot of evil is created by the hands of people.
Yeah, because
And
they're accepting. If you accepted something, why we say Homo sapiens, which has a human power, it is his brain function. It's different than others, because Allah give human choice. He have
yeah,
always choice, and his choice, it is his challenge. His challenge, it is a future of his soul life. Our body, it's our responsibility in front of God. The first question in Al Qiyamah, we say the end of the world, when humans, Allah will make them stand up and answer for all his what he did all his life, because all have recording daily, by second, even whatever we think, God, he know already. He know what you're planning to do. Even important to keep your heart clean. Don't harm yourself, and keep your heart belief with the God. Then shaitan, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم, evil, he cannot do anything
yeah,
against you. The
It-
power of protection, it's your believeness in what you believe. If your believeness it is strong, you will be strongest person in the world, which will bring a lot of happiness in this world. Then will be no war, will be no hunger, then will be no disease.
it depends on the choice
Yeah,
of every human,
everyone.
everyone.
That's
Yes,
why there's such organization necessary in the world. Why? Because many people, they have their own experience, their knowledge, which coming by generation and generation, which they can share each other, and they change them life together, because together we are powerful. Together we can do amazing miracle things by harmony of nature.
true.
If you destroy the place where you stay, you will destroy your own life.
Exactly.
That's why we say, like, don't make grave for others, that grave can be yours. That's why I can say, please, for all the doctors, wake up. Don't lose yourself by cheating, by thinking you know that every day Nobel Prize and many approvals, it's already showing our all mistakes. Our body needs its only nature because God created human and he created the nature which only can matching with our body needs. As said Hippocrates thousands years ago, listen to yourself, don't harm yourself, make your food your medicine, your medicine your food. He doesn't say take chemical. All the problem of the illness, it is intoxication, environment, where you live, how you live, what you put in your stomach. I said Prophet Muhammad Rasulullah, all this start from the stomach. So your body is your own responsibility in front of God, not a doctor. Doctor, we can suggest you something, but what human choose, it's up to him. He can find answer on his question by himself because all the answer in holy books.
Yeah,
It's
and
like instruction for the life to keep us safety, happy, and in good condition because God, he loves us.
we have all answers, and also many scientists they have amazing researches.
Absolutely.
And they give us amazing tools. And coming back to the topic of healthcare system, we understand that everything is so much interconnected, and everything is a reflection of the format of the society. So if we say that having this consumerism-oriented format of the society, there everything is profit-oriented, their human life is basically nothing, then of course we come to the point there we are now, and you never know what will be with you tomorrow, whether you will meet a friend or an enemy. Normally it's supposed that all people are one big family, and that's not the case nowadays. So this is why creative society is a format of the society. It's evolutionary stage for our society. There we can really, let's say, unite together and correct all these mistakes which we have made. And we know that all people want the same. How I can be so sure about it? Actually, during the last 9 years, the unprecedented social surveys took place. It was done by volunteers of ALLATRA International Public Movement in all countries of the world. And more than 10 millions of people were asked the same question: what unites people and in which world you would like to live? Based on these answers, they were created the 8 foundations of the creative society, 8 pillars on which we can build such a format of the society. And of course, the most important one, the first one, is human life. The first foundation of a creative society is human life is the most valuable. And if we all accept these 8 foundations and we really act and guarantee the protection of each human life by our actions, and here we come to the point that what is human life? What is a human? So that means we should protect, first of all, physical life of the person,
Yes, for sure.
body of a person, mental health of the person. We should guarantee development of personality, education, medical care, and all should be at the best level and the best quality everywhere in this world. We should build a secure world. There we don't kill each other. And of course, we should come to the fair distribution of all resources, natural resources which exist in this world, so that people living in Africa, they get water. It's absolutely easy to do, but we don't do it. So many things can be done actually. And the first question comes for us here. Okay, we are so much divided. How can we overcome this division? How can we unite? We are so different.
No, we all, I can say we all same. Any human in the world, he have only one wish, to be happy
True.
and healthy. First of all, healthy, to
And
be happy.
happy.
Because when someone unhealthy, he cannot be happy because he's living in the pain. So every human have a same wish, number one. And of course, to, as you said, you are absolutely right. I agree with every your points which you speak about it. Perhaps everyone who can listen to us can understand, and not just to listen in what we speak about it, can accept it and to take it as action on his life to do the changes. Because as we know in the holy book also, if you want to change your life, you have to change yourself. So there is a lot of options, a lot of possibility. As we know in holy book also, when Allah created the human, he created everything for his needs. Even the herbals, he said in mountain, he make it beautiful flowers. And it's meaning the herbal things which necessary, because as we know the genetical, every cell has his membranous, and membranous has a protein log which has inside unique code. Whatever we do in our life, even camera, whatever we have, we just duplicating from our body, taking as a
Interesting.
beginning of idea, all coming. We don't do anything new in our life. We just duplicating what God give it to us as our body, our eyes. It is camera, AC. We have 7 level of the filter in our nose, which can change the temperature to be able to go inside your body as your body needs 36.4, and filtering and keep it microbes and bacteria. And we have special space. We say, we have sinus. Yeah, because you don't clean your nose. Sorry. And we have Geimer. Yeah, because God keep it empty area to protect the brain, to don't be able if someone don't cleaning the nose, to don't go direct to the brain. So he collecting to be able to have a time to release the infection from your body. I always comparing, I'm making as example of our lifestyle and what's going on in whole civilization, even in the government. I'm always comparing with our body life, because I don't see any different. Because our head, as I said, it been seen 1,000 years ago. He, our ruler of our body. If he cannot rule your body anymore, he consider any treatment, it's useless. Why? Because every our cells connected with the brain. Brain, the main source of information to control the function of every cells and systems together. Same our government, same the president or king who controlling his country, then he should to know what is going on and what they need. Same in our family. Father, he's responsible for his wife, for his family. He is take care of, and he know how to care if he know what they need. Then that's why, thanks to Allah, we have internet. It has also reason why we have, which we was living far different places many centuries, and everybody, I hear there's something, he came from somewhere, like silk trip in that century was like a biggest connection between many countries, not just the trading. They was bringing a lot of news, a lot of experience. They was sharing a lot of information. So information is key of life. So if there is right information between the president and his people, he know what they need, and they know how to let him to know. Then will be harmony and stability.
Exactly. That's why we want to say that we want creative society.
Yeah.
That's why we want to inform as many people as possible about this possibility.
Yes, exactly. Same like, in our body we have calling some cells free radicals, which affecting on the cells membranous and destroying them. But there is some other type of cells we calling immune cells. There are different type of cells which have his own function. So God always sends some the source of the information between people to be able to help them wherever they are. First type, it was a century, it was silk trips, like this type of when he give us the boards, camels, to be able to move between each other. But now we have internet. This is the fastest information which can reach to over the world just in the second even. So it is means there is a big chance, because we have become billions people in the world, subhanallah, splitted. So as a one family, he give us the new possibility, connected and share the experience. And he's sending different type of immune cells. It is a system, immune system, which has different type of cells, have his own function. And your organization, I see like the one of the also immune cells function, which will support to found solution to connect it and give everybody needs by sharing each other knowledge, experience, ideas, all these things, to found solution to make future of generation on the best condition, on safety condition. Because people running behind materiality, they put a lot of stuff in house and they lose, they cannot see them leg, excuse me, even what is in front of them, like they making steps, they don't know already what they need because they lost. They put a lot of things which have no necessary in his life even. You know, a lot of gadgets, all things, these things, and people losing physical condition, communication.
Physical communication,
that's-
connection with
yeah.
nature. Yes, these
Yeah.
are all the sides of. Definitely, it's a challenging time for us.
Challenge, big challenge, oh,
Yes.
huge challenge with this pandemic. I say sometimes, yeah, it is something not good, but from one side, it's very good. Why? Because pandemic make people to be more close to family. Pandemic let people to, we say, like in critical situation, brain working better. So when people in the critical situation and suddenly happens something extraordinary, and they start to think what I can do inside my home, what I have, then he start to search to find a new solution, new possibility. He start to use what he have in his storage, maybe 10 years. He found it. It was simple things, but it was most useful for his life and for his family. So people start to be more responsible for himself. They
That's
start
true.
to think what he need to be healthy. Then they found out, they start to do research, they start to open online, not just sitting and watching something or make a selfie for nothing.
Something
you understood?
changed, true.
Yeah, now people they more concentrate to understood that internet giving them some good information to make life between relation and better. They start to found yeah, there is garbage information also, but there is always a certain Einstein, light cannot be without shadow, shadow always there, but and light also together. So in the internet also a lot of things which we know need also.
For example, now we
But
are
it is
streaming.
challenge again.
Yeah, we are streaming to five or six platforms. This is the force of internet. So we can always use this tool
Of course.
for informing
Yeah,
people, and
it's beautiful. It's make people brain to work more, to recognize, to compare, to choose, to understood what is better, what is not to be just like a chicken egg. What you give you in front, you eat it, and you don't have option. Human always have option.
yeah, there is a foundation of the creative society about transparency and openness of information for
Yeah.
all, which is absolutely crucial for our society nowadays, because we live at the time then information is everything. Information creates everything, and what kind of information we are consuming, we are producing
Yep.
with content, how can it make us more human? human, how can it make us more creative, how can it make our life more beautiful. It all depends on a personal choice of every member of the society. And also I wanted to tell a little bit to our viewers about the history, how the project Creative Society started, because I know that we meet people and people ask questions, they send us emails and also comments asking how did it all start. And actually the form of this, the format which we choose for this project is the format of international public movement. What does it mean? That means it's not an organization, and that means it's not. There is no founder like sponsor, or there is no financial affiliation to anybody or anything. There is no profit interest of people. Everything is being implemented by participants of the project, and it depends on the time, on the possibilities of people. For example, if we want to broadcast an interview, then we learn how to do it, how to host an interview, how to organize such a broadcast, and more people join every day. Everyone, as Dr. Gulnara mentioned, is very talented and very creative, and everything what is produced by the participants of the Project Creative Society, whether it is a video, a conference, a live stream, an article maybe you can meet, everything is made by mind and brain and hands of participants, and the only motivation now which united all people together is the future of our children, future of everyone.
It's very important.
So this is why the best it's the best way for us to unite on our common goals without any interest, profit interest, because whenever in the society there is a profit interest, then there will be a competition to get more and more. So in the Creative Society, we know that our humanity is at the high technological level, and we know that it is it guarantees a very good life supply to every human being. That means that good life is absolutely available. Everything, accommodation, education, healthcare, everything is available for all people. It's only the question how we people think about distribution, how we think about each other, and how we treat each other actually. And again, it comes to the point about personal responsibility, my choice, what I create. And in the contemporary conditions of consumerism society, it's not easy. We understand it's not easy to shift the format. And this is why we are talking about changing the format of the society globally, all around the world at the same time. Then it is possible. And people, then they were answering about the question how they envision Creative Society. They gave same answers as I mentioned. And there are 8 foundations of the Creative Society. And I would like to invite you to visit allatraunites.com and to check the 8 foundations of the Creative Society. These are pillars on which we can build such a society. And it's very easy. We just implement them by our common agreement into all spheres of our life. Families, companies, offices, governments, everywhere. And we don't only implement, but we follow them by our common agreement. Of course, Creative Society can be only built if all people agree with it, because it's a peaceful society, it's a society, as I mentioned already, of mature people, responsible people. So it's really time for all of us to wake up and to
This
join.
is the time.
This
If
is time.
we don't want to lose our future and make shortage distance to the end of the world, we need to wake up. We need to protect the future of children. whatever it will happen for sure. The end of the world, it is the world belong to Allah. Everything belong to Allah, but we have to approve ourselves that we deserve to be in paradise. Whoever we are just a human in front of Allah. Whoever you are, king or a nurse, whoever, we in front of Allah, we all same human. So the importance we should understood, it's our responsibility. Whoever we are, wherever we are, it's our responsibility, not only just for human life, for nature life, and this beautiful earth. We don't have rights to kill any soul. It is in holy books. Any soul. He don't say the soul of human, any soul, because any life in this world belong to Allah. He created for us to be happy, to enjoy with beauty, with harmony, to keep this beauty in our heart. Then our children will have the best future. So we can say the end of everyone's life, we will be pass this life with love and honesty, with attention, and we will be proud of this life.
Yes, and this was actually the message of all prophets and messages from God. Those spiritual creatures who came here from God to teach us, to send the message of God.
Sure.
And during all the history of humanity, we understand that we were never alone, and there was always a help to us. And the message was always the same. It was about love. It was about how to live, how to exist in peace, in love with each other, how to learn to love, to respect a neighbor, a person next to you. And we don't follow these instructions, let's say.
Unfortunately.
And I wanted to ask you another question. We know that all prophets spoke about love and unification, and about how people can live in peace and accord with each other. What the prophet said was a true message from God. It's what can unite all people. Religions have existed for millennia, but there is no peace, as we know. Is this an outcome of distortion and various interpretations of a single truth, which was sent to us from God? And what are the consequences of distortion of this truth for our society today? Because maybe people can think how should I care about it? What can I do with it? How it concerns me? I'm just a person waking up in the morning, running to the office, taking a metro or a car, and just how it all concerns me.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember the words of my teacher when she said, for example, your husband, he asked you, how is this tie on me? Woman, she have many options to answer. Number one, she can say, no, it's not good for you, just change it. Or she can say, yes, my dear, it's fine. It's very nice with you, whatever you dress. Let us to try something else. My beads will be matching with you much more. Same our day when we start depend how you feel, what you want from your life. Whenever even you're going to sleep, we have to say thanks to Allah for this day which we passed, and the night to let us to wake up at morning to start the new days, and to be always thankful and happy to continue our life. And happy life depend only on decision the human himself individually. Happy person can create the happy life all around wherever he is. So decision on his hand. And all the prophets in this world, whoever coming, messengers and prophets, they was bringing the message from God. And Allah, he never wish anything bad to no one. So he sent all the best messages to let the people to protect him, like we take care of our children, to let them to be in safety, because we have experience, we know what is good for them, and we trying to protect, to teach them. So the society, which thanks God we have organization like this and volunteer, we can help each other to understand everyone mistake. We say like from outside you can see much better. When you always in this routine of the life, we missing because we cannot see. But when you little bit far, you can find some mistake and correct it, and other people can help you. So as we say, power of life when we are together. And as was wish and all the information which we have, alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, in holy books and the Quran, which mention everything, whatever single, even simple things about even relation between man and woman, because the family, it is a part of every country. Family, it is like a cells which build the body of the any country, and all the country together again the same, like you going the far, and you can see this is the cells of the earth's life. So anyone who trying to think he can control, he can do something against a human because it's his need, he think maybe he's smarter than others. No one have rights to decide himself to do something against the human life. We don't have rights, no one, whoever he is, whatever money they have, billions or trillions, it doesn't matter. Matter your responsibility in front of God for human life. No one have rights to damage, even they say just even when you're taking your eyebrow, you feel pain in your brain, because everything connected, and human connected also. We cannot see, but everyone has a connection, because human body life, it is his energy source, it's our beautiful soul, mental source to understand this beauty, and physical source, it's our vase of body life condition. As much good you care about your vase, God will bless you more.
True. And this distortion of the truth, which we can sometimes meet by representatives of different religious organizations, and it comes towards control instead of love. How influences it our society?
I think your society, it will be one of the best solution to avoid any mistakes of any religions, because life is simple. Originally, as it is mentioned in holy book, there is no religion, it is a secta. There is only beliefness in God, and his instruction to take care of human being, which sent it by messengers, by prophets, and recorded on his books. So the message is always with us. We have everything, whatever we need and what to do, but what human choose, this is the questions.
Yes.
Then society, such beautiful organization, it can help the people to recognize, because sometimes people afraid to do their own choice, but when they see some others and they can see him that he thinking similar him, and he understood, and he have power to move, he will also move.
Mm-hmm.
He will say, why me not?
We need models.
Yes. People always need models. So we, inshallah, hopefully to have much more pure, honest models who can follow the rule of the God creation and help to others to be himself.
Yes, because actually we should come at some point to be ourselves, not depend on models or anyone, but really
can be models as an example.
Is example, yeah.
You
with
can
the time.
choose to be your own unique models.
Yes, absolutely. And I really envision that one day we become such a beautiful family there.
Yeah,
Everyone
hopefully.
is
We wish always.
everyone is sharing its beauty, its pureness, and really I see by meeting so many people through this project that there are so many good people.
There is always everybody good, everyone, no one perfect, as said Prophet Muhammad Rasulullah Sallallahu. A human can do mistake, but important to recognize his mistake and correct it in nice way. And no
That's
one,
important
yes,
also.
very important
To recognize mistakes
yeah,
and to correct them.
yeah, and to not shy to
Acknowledge.
yeah, his mistake, and as we used to say, who will make himself higher, he will be down. Down, he will be hired by God. Blessings. So we don't have to be greedy. We need to be more simple. If you do mistake, don't afraid to apologize. Don't afraid to appreciate if someone correct you. He doesn't tell you by bad things. If as much more we will see and human good things, he will become good. If everybody will say, you are stupid, you like this, he will be like this because he feel bad energy. He will feel, might be it is like this and I have to follow up. Then it is not good. So that's why we need to be more positive. We need to more think in the nice way, to believe from the heart. God always with us. He always helping us, and there is always choice. There is always exit. Just believe in good things and change your life.
Yeah, we are at the point there we should empower each other to make this important step and to acknowledge that yes, there are mistakes done, but we can correct them all together. Nothing prevents us, but our maybe fear to start to act. And there is always fear. Then you think that you should do it yourself, but then you know that already millions of people in different countries are already doing it. Then it's very inspiring, and you can always join and do it. And why I would like also to say that I'm really enjoying that we have a possibility to broadcast with you, because many people from one point of view, Creative Society is a social project, because we are talking about the format of the society. So a social project, that means that it's for every member of our society. It doesn't matter whether he belongs to any religion or doesn't belong. From the other point of view, without true spiritual values, which we recall in ourselves, and we bring our attention to what we feel and how we would like to live, we cannot build really such a society. We even cannot unite, because we cannot overcome these differences. So spirituality and belief and soul plays such an important role in humans' unity, that I'm really enjoying that we can openly talk about topics like this, and not to be shy about saying that, yes, truly there is a message of God sent to us. And
it's always with us, but did we open the eyes and our heart together? This is the question.
So I wish that we all open our heart and our eyes together and join the project Creative Society. And this is very easy. I invite all of you to join this project by visiting the page allatraunites.com, and you will find a red button, Join Us. Click it, and there will be free questions. If you support the Project Creative Society and you would like to participate actively, please click number 3, and the volunteers of the Project Creative Society will contact you, and we will discuss all together how we can bring this message about creative society, about the possibility to live in a beautiful world altogether. And just before we finish today's broadcast, I would like to thank you very much, Dr. Gulnara, for being with us today,
It's
for
my
joining,
pleasure and honor.
for your active participation in the Project Creative Society since the moment you knew about it, actually, as you mentioned today. And I would like to invite all of you to join us, the global research for the conference which we are planning to organize on the 20th of March 2021. And the name of the conference is Creative Society, What the Prophets Dreamt of. And during this conference, we would like to share with each other, with all people of this world, of this planet, what was that true message from the prophets, from the God's messengers who came to this world, and what message they left to us people, how they send us the knowledge about in which society we should live, which core values should be in such a society, how we should treat each other. That's an amazing topic. It's an open research for all humanity. So whenever you are interested to participate in this research, please call us or write an email to info@allatraunites.com. Otherwise, if you don't have a possibility nowadays to join the research and to prepare this conference together, then please watch us live on the 20th of March 2021, and please share this information with all people you know, your relatives, your friends, so that all humanity can watch this conference together. And we will find the answer in which society a human should be happy. So I invite you to watch a short trailer about it, and see you soon on ALLATRA TV Middle East.
Unprecedented event of present history. Initiative that comes from people around the world. Main project of humanity. People stopped being silent about urgent issues of our society. How it all started. May 2019, International Online Conference, Society, The Last Chance. 140 countries of the world. Hundreds of thousands of people online, hundreds of broadcast platforms, translated into 7 languages simultaneously. If we all want to live in peace, why do we have a world of violence and destruction? It is up to us to build a different world. How can we do it? December 2020, Creative Society, United We Can. 180 countries of the world, millions of people online, thousands of streaming platforms, 35 languages simultaneously translated. People have voiced today's reality and what they truly desire. And it is the Creative Society. All cultures have an image of the ideal world people want to live in. A world that prophets talked about. The time has come when we can make it real. How will we use this chance? Let's meet March 20, 2021, 3 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time and 10 a.m. Eastern Time. International online event of global scale. Creative Society, what the prophets dreamed of. This is the day the world will unite to find out the truth, join the entire humanity, and spread